And again, we want to welcome everyone to our Monday Karatbars International webinar. This is an information webinar. If you are a gold acquisition enthusiast or even be looking for ways to acquire weekly cash flow, you are at the right place. Today we are going to feature Karatbars International in our presentation today. And I am the connector. I'm going to connect you to information that we know is sound, solid, and truthful information about this company and their compensation plan that everyone is buzzing about. This is an opportunity to connect you to information that can help you if you put it to good use. We're going to talk a little bit about the company history, growth, and development, a little about the founder, the CEO, and the visionary of this program, what they have, how it works, how it can benefit you, as well as how others have done using the program. We're going to have a special guest today. And also, we're going to close with the good news that what we have to offer is free. It's free information with no strings, and you can learn how you can get more information by just simply getting back to the person that referred you to this webinar or this recorded webinar that you're watching at a later date. So if you like what you see, just simply create a free account and you'll be off to the races. A little bit about the history, growth, and development of Karatbars International. Mr. Harold Seitz is the founder, CEO, and visionary, and the world headquarters of Karatbars International is in Stuttgart, Germany. Karatbars is a category creator. Karatbars is synonymous with gold money, international gold money. 1 gram at a time. These are small, affordable weights, so everyone can afford them. It's 999.9 LBMA produced gold that is on the London Good Delivery List. That means it's currency grade. This company offers delivery and free storage if you would prefer to keep yours in a safe storage facility. You can enroll and participate as a customer or an affiliate. Everything is optional. There are no requirements. But this is a brand new concept that Mr. Seitz came up with to actually reward saving money, not spending. And with the affiliate rewards program, that is optional. Some of the affiliates that have been involved in this venture actually came up with this new 12-week strategy that we rolled out July 1st that actually greatly accelerates earning power that the program offers. It creates weekly income very fast, and it also can create a perpetual like gold acquisition machine coming right from the system. That's weekly gold that you'll be able to acquire that you do not have to pay for. The system will pay for it with you. We'll show you how that works. A Karatbars International account is free. It is fast, it is easy to set up, and the concept is actually a way or a platform where any and everyone can exchange paper money into gold money direct without a bank or a broker. A few facts about the company. They are an e-commerce company registered with the World Trade Organization, and they have an affiliate program very similar to what Amazon offers. Karatbars International also expedites metal goods sales, secure storage, delivery, payment processing, and innovative money-moving strategies. They have very strict business laws in Germany, for those of you that may not know, and Karatbars has met or exceeded those German business standards for over 4 years. And internationally, Karatbars has met or exceeded international World Trade Organization commerce laws with a 4-year track record of successful compliant operations. They're now doing business in over 100 countries, shipping to over, I think, 96, closer to 100 now as of today, which is Monday, November 18th. Karatbars International has developed a 12-week plan. You're going to see it today. Actually, the affiliates within the organization developed the plan, and you're going to see it. And you can see where you can set up your Karatbars account at no cost. It's free to set up and even use it, and free strategies that we can send your way that will help you multiply earning power and return on capital. This is a category creator company that promotes and encourages and rewards saving with a clever, new, exciting, and risk-free way to get in the way of money and capture a piece when it's moved correctly. You're actually acquiring an asset class. Always a safe haven in bad times is gold. And you're receiving currency-grade gold direct from the system with no bank or broker involved. Simply trade in, swap, or exchange paper money into gold money, which is, by the way, the best quality collateral for your financial statement that is portable. It's an asset class that is respected by bankers, hedge fund managers, and any and everyone loaning money, because as they'll tell you, in this economic environment, there is a very disturbing lack of quality collateral. You know, any and everything kept in paper money is at risk, whereas gold decouples from that. And a Karatbars account is actually a vehicle to move, control, preserve, multiply, and properly care for capital. I want to repeat that. Karatbars account gives you a vehicle that will enable you to move, control, preserve, multiply, and preserve, as well as properly care for your capital. And it can be income producing if you follow the 12-week plan. And this potential is contained within this system that we keep talking about and referring to. It has the ability to spin off weekly cash flow and weekly gold. You're decoupling your units of currency from the banking system, interest rates, and fiat paper currency, and coupling those units of currency to gold and gold prices with no repairs, maintenance costs, or other cash hands that other asset classes have. The affiliate rewards program is nothing short of incredible. And the earnings and profits can be taken in cash or in gold. One thing all of us greatly value is the increased financial intelligence that we have gained along the way because of all the extremely high financial IQ people this venture draws into the venture that share this information about our money, about the debt-based system, how it works, how it affects you, and really clears the muddy water, that we can see clearly what we actually need to do if we're going to stay ahead. Let's talk a little bit about capital control. Controlling, protecting, moving, and multiplying capital. It's very important that you have control. It's very important that you have the ability to protect, move, and multiply your money. So I'm talking to you, if you have an account where you have to call somebody who has control of your money, you are at risk. Let's go back in time to 2008 when the markets collapsed. Can you honestly believe that you could get a hold of your broker if you needed to? His phones or her phone's ringing off the hook in a crisis situation. There's no way unless you are caller number one. If you don't have control, you're at risk. So Karatbars International affiliates, what we actually do is we learn first and then we teach people the history of money, the correct way to control it, the correct way to save it, the correct way to move it, and connect people to good, sound, solid financial information. The tools and information do all the teaching. And what it's going to teach them is this new way to multiply earning power if you follow the 12-week plan. It's going to teach them about this weekly passive residual income possibilities. It's going to teach them how to get paid every Friday, what we kind of call a weekly dividend payment from your business asset. So here are some facts that I believe everyone needs to know. Thousands of people all over the world are taking the following actions. They're decoupling money from the banking system and paltry interest rates. They're coupling to gold and gold prices. Why are they doing that? Well, they're doing that because of banks. They're being exposed for what they really are, what they do, and how they keep people captive. And paper money and everything purchased with and kept in paper money, or its digital equivalent, is losing purchasing power. That's a fact. It's not subject to debate. We know it's happening. And it's also losing value. And so are those assets kept in paper money at a record pace. Paper money was actually created as a gold substitute. Back in the 1800s, when paper money was created, it was created as a gold substitute. Most people don't know that history. That's a fact. And there also is a way you can exchange that paper money into real money without a bank or a broker. And thus comes Karatbars International. So, why in the world would you want a money substitute when you can have real gold money? So we encourage everyone to get the facts and take action while we can, because you never know what the future holds. For you guests that may be with us for the first time, and this is your first exposure to what we have to offer and what we're talking about with Karatbars International, let me ask you 3 questions. First of all, do you believe that profits are better and more comforting? Or do you believe wages are better and more comforting for you and your family and for your family's futures? Number 2, when you get paid, or whatever you're doing to earn money, would you prefer the funds to be a money substitute or real money? Number 3, when you get paid, if you could take your money in paper money, or its digital or electronic equivalent, gold money, or like an option of going either way. So if you could answer paper money, gold money, or both, which would you answer? So if your answers are wages, paper, or money substitute, and paper money, basically, you might as well X out and be about your day, because there's really nothing more that you need to see here, because that's what we're here to talk about. And if your answer was profits, real money, gold money, or both, you are a Karatbars affiliate waiting to happen. Just simply access our information websites and videos, then follow up with a phone call with a leader that can answer any remaining questions, and you'll be off to the races as well. The first thing we like to talk about and teach is the truth about our money. A lot of information has somehow seemed to elude the masses, and we're going to pull the curtain back today. So let's look at paper money on the left-hand side compared to gold money on the right-hand side. Which do you believe has a better future? You are what your record says you are. Look at paper money since 1900. Its purchasing power has gone down, down, down. And then in 1971, when President Nixon cut the cord, as you saw in the video that prefaced this webinar, it actually really started declining. And then one income wasn't enough in a household. Then the mother had to go to work, and because of the spending and this debt-based system that they keep forcing us to use, it now takes sometimes 3 incomes to make ends meet if you have kids. Now, look at the right-hand side. All that time when money's going down, 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 look what gold money's doing. It's going up, up, up. Remember, paper money was created as a gold substitute. Gold has a 5,000 plus year of history. That's all good. Paper money has a 100 plus year history. That's all bad. The paper graveyard's littered with currency after currency after currency that have gone to zero in value when they're doing what our Federal Reserve is doing right now. Little history about, you don't believe me that paper money was a gold substitute, created as a gold substitute? Here's the proof. In this particular case, 1914. $50 bill, right on it, printed at the bottom. United States of America, $50 in gold, payable to the bearer on demand. That's what it says right on the note. So paper money in a couple generations has completely confused the masses. They still think paper money is a good, sound, solid form of money to own, manage, and control, when it's not. It's worth nothing. It's worth less. The only thing that's worth is real money, and that is what we are taking people's attention back to, the history of how paper money, why paper money was created, and why gold money is and always will be money is important to understand. So, with paper money being created as a gold substitute as a way to actually legally take gold from the people and leave them with paper, leave them with a debt-based system built to enslave the uninformed, what an insidious plan. But you know what? They've been very successful. Why? Because people have not heard the truth, and if they have heard the truth, they reject the truth. And we today are here to pull the curtain back and encourage you to make a few adjustments in your financial life, and you can turn it around very, very quickly. If you understand what not to do, I think it will give you a tactical advantage. So when money comes into your hand, on the left-hand side, we're going to show you what keeps people prisoner, what keeps people poor, and behind the financial bars that you see there with that young couple, what you shouldn't do when money comes into your hands is when income comes, and on the bottom left-hand side, in this case it's $14,216.91 of income. What people do when they come into income is they buy things that create more debt, more liabilities, and more expenses. Things like boats, cars, toys. They just buy things that run up their credit card. And when they earn money, it's paid out to banks and others rather than paying themselves first. Their money that they work for is going to others. Whereas the secret of the wealthy is to A, understand the money terms, understand what a general ledger is, and understand that when money comes to your hands, buy assets that produce more income. That's the wealthy's secret. Pay yourself first by buying an asset. And Karatbars is so vitally important because of the inexpensive, the grams are like today, a gram is a little under 65 US dollars. That's an asset. It's the best quality collateral asset that you could ever want to own, manage, and control, and it's money. So Karatbars has this system in place, and the affiliates, your senior partner leaders, affiliates have created this 12-week plan that we're going to pull the curtain back and feature right now. It does create financial freedom. It does create weekly compensation. It does create weekly gold earned from the system. We're going to read this disclaimer because income projections and the action plan you're going to see today does use mathematical examples that are dependent on following the plan as described. You can't cheat it. You can't shortcut it. You can't do it any other way as described. And the results can vary based on your activity and the activity of your team. If you vary in your approach and do it any other way, your results can vary. This Karatbars account is a financial tool that is best to have and not need than to need and not have. And here's why. It's safe, fast, easy way to exchange paper money into gold without a bank or a broker. The plan was developed by a group of independent affiliate leaders. It's a strategy to activate and increase additional earning power within the system. We've already read the disclaimer, but there it is again. If you're willing to learn and deploy 3 new skills, just 3, you can turn your financial life around in 12 weeks. And here's the plan. Select and acquire a business marketing package. That's your first money movement activity. Number 2, move 1 gram, in this particular case, this week, this day, this moment in time, a little less than 65 US dollars, into savings, into your piggy bank, and do it every week, once a week, or more, minimum of once a week. This is the correct way to control, to save and move money, by exchanging the bad money into the good money. Then save it. Don't spend it. And then the third and most important of the 3, find 2 others that will do the same thing. The result, if you can check off number 1, number 2, number 3 on this action plan, you're going to make money. You're going to make cash. Every Friday you're going to get paid that cash, and you're going to make gold. You're going to get paid in gold and in cash, and this is a system that works weekly. It creates this cash for you and your family. It creates this gold for you and your family on a weekly basis. And one of the greatest news of all, the compensation range, and it is great. You and your team control when you start. And here's how that works. Remember we said activity number 1, select and acquire a package. Well, here are 4 of the 5 packages. There's also VIP exclusive at $10,000 US. But let's look at the 4 most affordable packages, and the VIP being the most coveted, sought after, and by far the most popular package. It's $2,000, but you pick your earning power. When you start, the bronze level pays 800% less cycle money than the VIP does. The silver level is going to earn more than the bronze level, so is the gold level more than the bronze, and each increment that you step up here, you're going to earn more money. That's why we say you select your earning power and the commissions you're going to receive when you begin, when you start with your package selection. Don't wait. We've seen people delay and lose commissions because they waited a week or 2 weeks to get their package. Everything's in real time. And believe me, the person that shared with you and registered you, they're registering others, probably going to fall under you in your book of business, and they're not going to delay. And you could have captured those units had you taken action. Nothing gets turned on in your dual team system until you have a package. Don't forget to get your package. That's step number one. So pick a level that looks affordable to you and then stretch to the next level. Why? Because the earning power and the earning potential is so much greater at the higher, even one level above. Silver over bronze. It's tremendous difference in commissions. So what we're all doing is exchanging paper money into gold money. That is what makes this entire program work. And the frequency, volume, and velocity of money movement into savings, money movement into gold, and then into savings determines the frequency, volume, and velocity of commissions paid. I don't know how any simpler to say it, and I'll say it again. The frequency, volume, and velocity of money movement into paper, into gold, and into your savings determines the frequency, volume, and velocity of commissions paid out every Friday. So the results, people that work the plan are making money. Some are making several $100s a week. Some are making several $1,000s a week. We're seeing record-breaking growth all over the world, record-breaking sales, and record-breaking incomes. And when those incomes are paid, they are paid out to the affiliates on this debit card. Private issue money card, debit card. It's shown there on the left-hand side of your screen. It is the correct way to move money, and it was recently voted MasterCard's Design of the Year in Europe. It's by far the best and most versatile debit card in the world. Why? Why do I say that? Well, because A, we use it to move money. Well, that's not unusual. All debit cards work that way. Well, we use it to pay for products and services. Anywhere where MasterCard is accepted in the world, we can buy products and services using our debit card. We also receive our referral rewards. We get paid on this card. Every Friday morning they load money onto the card that you can use, spend, manage, control any way you want to. And you can also exchange earnings for gold grams. That's getting paid in gold. We have that option. And coming in 2014, we'll be able to use this card and use our Karatbars account to actually pay merchants and other people with gold. How exciting is that? Two pictures at the bottom right-hand side of your screen. One is the money card, MasterCard, debit card on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side is our gold product. It comes in 1 gram, 2.5 gram, and 5 gram. And in this particular case, it's a picture of the 1 gram Karatbar. In 12 weeks, you can change your financial life. If you're willing to learn one phone number and a couple websites. The phone number is our Strike and Interest Sizzle Call. If you haven't listened to it, please do. And our website, information website, in this particular example, it's showing Karatbars TV. We've got a bunch of them. We've got one right in your landing page. Right in your back office, you've got a landing page that you can send people. We've got Karatbars Intro. We've got a multitude of fantastic tools that on the tool belt. They all work. Just pick one you like and use it. Show people the plan. Play the 3-minute sizzle call and show them the website, and then bring them to a webinar just like you did today, and you'll see an enrollment as a result. And the enrollment and instructions, what they need to do is spelled out for all affiliates. Once they log into their account, it has your first steps laid out right there. So you can't miss them, and everyone is doing the same thing, and it doing over and over and over again all over the world. That's what's creating these results. Weekly cash flow without having to spend money. accumulating the best quality collateral without having to spend money, preserving profits, preserving wages, preserving labor, and you're helping others avoid loss. It doesn't get any better than that. The action plan, again, I want to stress, no cheating or shortcuts. A gram a week, you got to do it. If you don't do it, you're just cheating yourself. And the example is, if you're a farmer and you're going to go out and only plant 25% of your seed, you're only going to do 1 gram a month instead of once a week, you're going to have 25% of the possible harvest you could have had you put that seed in the ground every week. That's why you need to do it. Guys, you can't cheat it. You can't shortcut it a gram a week. That's the plan. And then find 2 others that will do the same thing. Do what? A gram a week. If you do your part and you find 2 others and make sure they do their part, the result is you're going to make money. Period. Here's an example of what we're hearing from the company. We have a report. It came October 1st, but we know the same thing's happening in November. We have a record number of people that are doing what we just showed you. They're enrolling, getting a package, doing a gram a week, and as a result, record number of them are making over $1,000 a week. We also have a record number making over $5,000 a week. That's not a month. That's a week. That's 20 grand. That's $250,000 a year. Record number of people making over $10,000 a week. That's $40,000 plus a month. And a record number of people getting their gold for free. The commissions in the system is funding their gold acquisition every week. How cool is that? Hey guys, Christmas is right around the corner. What a beautiful Christmas gift. $65. Price is under $65 for the first time in months. So Karatbars are on sale today. Get your Merry Christmas Karatbars for your stocking stuffers and get them today. Guys, today we have a special treat. Special guest star today, Deborah Raffo. And Deborah, I'm going to unmute your microphone, and I'm going to actually make you a presenter. So what you're going to have to do is make sure your mic is unmuted. You can see the little mic icon. Just mouse over that, unmute your mic. And we'd love to bring you on, Deborah. And you can just acknowledge once you get that done. And let us know you're there. And we'll do a sound check. And want to introduce everyone in Karatbars Nation to Deborah Raffo. Deborah, are you there?
Can you hear me, Joe?
Loud and clear. Well done. Great job. I'm glad you got your mic unmuted and we actually hear you.
Great.
And for those of you that see Deborah, she's just as beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside. And Deborah, if you don't mind, I'm going to ask you a few questions just mainly for the benefit of the guests. They've seen all this. They've seen the numbers. They've seen the math. They see what people are making this kind of money. And a lot of people just have a lot of lingering doubts. They really don't believe it can be done. So, Deborah, how has your experience been with Karatbars International? When did you first register? How long ago has it been?
It was back in 2010 of September. And
of what year?
2010.
2010, okay.
Yes.
So basically 3 years.
Yes.
Okay, and how many people have you personally sponsored?
I have personally sponsored, I would say, a little over 70.
Okay.
But basically not personally because I gave the sponsorship away to all of those 70 people.
And just to explain why she did that is when this first launched, we didn't have the dual team system. We had the front end Unilevel that's free. Everybody has it, and everybody always will have it for free. But we were initially told by our European counterparts to stack people, build straight up and down lines in this Unilevel. That's what we did. That's what Deborah did. That's what I did. It's what all of us did. Well, we learned that was a tragic mistake. So rather than whining about it, Deborah rolled up her sleeves and got those lemons and made lemonade out of them. And once her dual team system kicked in, so did the income. So Deborah, of those 50 to 70 people you've personally sponsored, how many total people in your entire business has that turned into?
It has turned into about 6,500.
6,500 plus people, from
Yes.
50 to 70 people you personally sponsored. Not too shabby. And I know you get all excited every time you get paid, but I know a couple weeks ago you reached out to me and you were all excited that you got a weekly check of how much was that 2 weeks ago when you called me?
It was 5,100 euros.
50. Well, that's well over $6,000 for the week you got paid, isn't it?
Yes.
That's exciting. That's very exciting.
Very.
And what has the results from the 12-week plan and the results from really rolling up your sleeve? What kind of a difference has it made for your family?
Well, basically, being in a company of an affiliate company, you always hear financial freedom. Well, Karatbars has given me that, and it's such a great feeling. I finally know what it's like to have financial freedom.
That's incredible. If you could just speak up just a little bit, make sure we get this recorded properly. What have you noticed and seen since the 12-week plan? It has changed everything, and as you know, what have you noticed happening in your business after a few months of the 12-week plan? People are enjoying the benefits and the result. What have you noticed happening in your organization as a result?
Basically, my what I notice is people understand the 12-week plan. It's very simple for people to look at it and say, if this is what I do, this is the result. And that is the change, the simplicity of it.
It really is. And you know what? It's just a lot of people all doing the same thing. And, you may not be a gold expert. You may not know anything about gold and the Fed and interest. You don't have to. Because we've learned that some of our, several of the top income earners in this company didn't know anything about gold when they first got started. All they had was a desire to make some changes and learn some things. And that's what they did. And that's one of the things that I believe, Deb, and I think you'll agree that one of the greatest benefits of all the things that this program has to offer is the financial truths that we have learned about our money, about what money really is and what money really isn't. And I think that's priceless, what we've learned.
Yes, I was not a gold expert by all means, and I'm still not, but I have learned a whole lot being with this company and a lot of important information to basically share with friends and family.
Yep, absolutely. Because at the end of the day, and this is a very comforting reality for me, and I know a lot of people have had this aha moment, and that is, let's say you register I'll just use my own family, my mother. And my mother does a 12-week plan. And my mother, at the end of 12 weeks, she didn't share with anybody. And she just didn't have enough confidence to do that. So at the end of 12 weeks, is Mom going to have lost money? No. Mom is going to have 12 grams of gold. 12 weeks in a row. She's exchanged bad money into good money, and she's acquired 12 grams of gold. So if the worst thing that can happen to anyone is that at the end of 12 weeks you're going to have 12 grams of gold, Deb, that's not too shabby, is it?
I would say that this is probably one of the best companies to be involved with. You're basically acquiring a savings in gold and getting paid for that. It's kind of crazy, but it's true.
Wow. Yeah, that does sound pretty crazy, but it is true, and we have just seen so many people's lives and families' lives changed, and it just doesn't get any better than that. So, Deb, thank you so much for your testimony and what you shared, and we certainly have enjoyed seeing you rise to the top. So congratulations, Deb, you and your family. Congratulations to your key leaders. And thank you very much for all that you do and will do, Deb.
You're welcome, Joe. Thank you.
Okay. So if you are a guest, if you haven't already, what you need to do now is you need to enroll. Create your free Karatbars account. That's right, free. Finally, we have a company here that doesn't have to nickel and dime people with enrollment fees, website fees, annual renewal fees. There are no fees. Just enroll, get your account, and then do the 3 things that we showed you earlier that starts with acquiring a package. And then your weekly activity. Pay yourself first, money moves, remember people get paid, and then expose others. You expose others consistently, you'll find the 2 that you need. You may find them today if you get busy. If not today, tomorrow, or sometime this week. Do it. It's worth it. That is our presentation for today. My name is Joe Norman. I want to thank Deb Raffo for her wonderful and incredible testimony. And it sure is nice seeing people step up to the plate and share what they have done with the program and what others are doing as well. So thank you to all. Depending on where in the world you are, don't forget about tonight's Karatbars International 12-week plan presentation. You can go to karatbarstv.com, karatbarstv, like television.com. You'll get the entire schedule as well as the most recent recorded webinars that all your presenters have done. They're all there for people that may not be able to catch a live presentation. So you guys have an incredible, an awesome day. Joe Norman here in Worcester, Ohio, and we'll see you at the top.